My brother was born May 28, 1983. He was my parents' first child. 6 years later came me a year after my brother Troy. Memories I have of growing up are of the summers we spent playing football in the late afternoon till it was so dark I could not see the football. I idolized my brother. I thought he was the coolest person in the world. I remember the times we spent just hanging out in his room, roughhousing, listening to music, and watching him draw. It was amazing, observing him just drag the pencil across his paper. The things he came up with in his mind were astonishing. I remember just sitting there, trying to copy him so hard, just to match him. On June 5th, 2000, my brother died after football practice. He was 17. In 2001, we held a 1-year anniversary memorial of the day of his passing at my house. The irony of such a grim atmosphere in the living room where joyous occasions had taken place for years, now being used to pray for my brother, left me emotionless. I heard the sounds of my family praying for my brother, but I could not take them in. I could not take in the words. I was barely ending middle school, but it was without my brother. I felt so lost. Then in November, for All Souls Day, we went to the cemetery. We picked weeds and raked around my brother's grave. It's kind of like cleaning up for the person. We cleaned up the grave and took off old decoration. It was so hard just to pluck the sun-decayed flowers and replace them with new ones. In the evening, we left candles, water, food, and candies. We left my brother with his favorite dinner, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, biscuit, and water. I had done this tradition before for my grandparents and my dad's uncles and other relatives, but they had been gone since before I was even born. Doing this for my brother felt a lot different. 6 years later, my family and I continued our most important annual tradition, remembrance. We remember him on All Souls Day in November, on the anniversary of his passing in June, and on his birthday on May 28th. Every year my family still celebrates his birthday, with my mom cooking his favorite dinner. We say a prayer and something about him, and the family is all there, and then we go to his grave and give him his plate, light a candle, and then give him water. Celebrating his birthday is important because there's no reason to let go. I cannot pretend he was never there or overlook the fact that he was there. His birthday still lives on even though he doesn't. Since the funeral, the memories live on of my brother. Though he is dead, my family did not bury our beliefs that Shonte Valenzuela still is around us. People die, but that does not mean the memories of them have to. Who's to say they don't exist now? They may not be with us physically, but deep down to us, they still live on. Every year it seems as if on just those few days, he's there with us, home with the family, and it's like he never left. There was no giving up or saying goodbye. There was only, I will never forget you.